notations. BC calc test. Macro test. Oh, thank God. It was all a dream. What time is it? 8:45? Oh God, I slipped through a gov again. Hopefully Mrs. Asher won't be mad at me. Okay, here I am, signing into the computer. Oh God, where's the Google Meet link again? I think I put it in a Google Doc. Let's see. Hope I did. I don't want to be late and get it tardy. I think this is it. Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, she's already in the call. Okay. Hopefully this goes well.
Derek, why weren't you in Gov? You know what? It doesn't even matter. You will get an unexcused absence anyway. Also, why aren't you wearing your uniform? I would send you to the dean's and on any other day, but we are taking a test today, so just stay after class. Set up for 2-device testing now.
Oh, okay. Hold on, Ms. Asher. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Oh God, I have to stay after class. Here we go. Let's just pin my screen. Check to see if you can see me. Okay, I think this should be good. Okay, I'm gonna start the test now. Let me just open a Google Doc for the test. Okay, I'm working. This macro stuff is hard. Oh God, I'm gonna mess up. Hope this is right.
Derek, your face isn't showing. I'm gonna have to give you a 0 on this test.
But Mrs. Asher,
No buts. You're taken to 0.
No! No, Mrs. Asher, no! 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 Oh my God. How could I have been so careless? I'm gonna get an F in macro now. I'm gonna have to dub the next test in order to pass this class. This has been a terrible day. I missed my Gov class, and I got a 0 on this macro test. Oh my God, you know what? I should check my email. Whoa, what is this? Wash you? Whoa. Possible rescindment. Dear Tara Campbell, bro, you're dumb. Ha 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 ha. You failed your macro test. We finna rescind you if you don't ace the next test. What? Bro, how do they know already? I thought you had to fail a class to get rescinded. What? Oh God. Now I got this to worry about. Oh, I really have to do well on this next test. Jesus Christ. You know what, this next test is really important for me. I need to really buckle down and study. Maybe I can look up a YouTube video to help me understand this. I don't know. This textbook stuff is nonsense to me. What's that on again? Foreign exchange markets? Foreign exchange markets. Oh, look, there's one here.
Hey everyone, it's Professor Patel, and today I have my associate, Professor Campbell.
Hi.
Yeah, he's pretty conceptual. Anyway, today we are going to discuss the foreign exchange market. You know, it's actually not that bad. With Professor Campbell's conceptual understanding of the topic, you will see that this topic is actually quite interesting and not that hard to understand. First, let's begin with what the foreign exchange market actually is. The foreign exchange market is simply where people trade their currency for other currencies. The prices that currencies are traded for are called exchange rates. Currencies are also able to change in value relative to other currencies. When a particular currency becomes more valuable in other currencies, we say that that currency has appreciated. When a particular currency becomes less valuable in other currencies, we say that that currency has depreciated. For example, if the Indian rupee went from being 1 rupee per 2/100ths of a US dollar to 1 rupee per 5/100ths of a US dollar, we would say that the Indian rupee has appreciated and the US dollar has depreciated.
Now let's focus on the supply and demand in the foreign exchange market. We have our standard supply and demand lines with our horizontal axis representing the quantity of a particular currency and the vertical axis representing the exchange rate. It's important to note that the equilibrium exchange rate, the exchange rate at which the quantity of a currency supplied in the foreign exchange market is equal to the quantity of a currency demanded. Let's say in this situation we are working with just two currencies, the Indian rupee and the US dollar. On this graph, we are going to show the Indian rupee in the foreign exchange market. Indians are going to be supplying the Indian rupee for the foreign exchange market, and Americans are going to be demanding the Indian rupee by exchanging their rupees. Now, let's suppose that interest rates are at 9% in India, but interest rates are at 2% in America. Americans are going to demand rupees because of the high interest rates in India, meaning that Americans are going to supply more US dollars into the foreign exchange market. An increase in the demand for Indian rupees causes the demand curve to shift to the right, leading to an appreciation of the Indian rupee.
If we were to show the situation for the US dollar on the supply and demand graph in the foreign exchange market, we would show the rightward shift in the supply of the American dollar, showing the depreciation of the US dollar. Since the Indian rupee has appreciated in this scenario, Indian exports will decrease and imports will increase, causing net exports to decrease. This happens because the Indian rupee has more purchasing power and can purchase more goods with its current value. Also, Indian goods have increased in value because of the currency appreciating, so foreign countries are less likely to buy Indian goods. Since we also know that the American dollar has depreciated, American exports will increase and imports will decrease, causing net exports to increase. This happens because American goods will become cheaper for foreign countries to purchase. Since the currency has depreciated, the American dollar has lost some purchasing power. It cannot purchase as many goods as it could with its current value.
In terms of the financial capital flows, if exports are greater than imports in a particular country, then we say that country is experiencing a larger capital outflow. And if there are more imports than exports, we say that the country is experiencing a larger capital inflow.
Let's talk about exchange rate regimes. Exchange rate regimes are rules created by a government about their exchange rate. We are only going to focus on two kinds of exchange rate regimes. So, a fixed exchange rate is when the government manipulates the value of the currency for a particular exchange rate. A floating exchange rate is when the value of a currency can fluctuate from market forces. So, how might a government maintain a fixed exchange rate? Well, depending on their situation, they can either increase or decrease interest rate, create policies that would encourage or discourage foreigners to invest in the country, or buy up their own currency or purchase other currencies. Now, there's no clear answer as to whether using a floating exchange rate is better than using a fixed exchange rate, and vice versa. There are some disadvantages and advantages to both types of exchange rates, but once again, there's no clear answer. Well, that's the end of the video about the foreign exchange market. Professor Campbell and I will see you later. Take care.
Wow, what an amazing video! That Professor Patel dude sounds smart. This was way better than class. Still, my grade in macro is terrible.
Okay, let's see what I have in macro. Oh god, I still have an F minus. Let's see my exact grade. Macro. Where is it? Here it is. Oh god, 56.5. We'll have to get on the next test to get to at least a C. What's the minimum score? 72.5? Next is 100. Calculate required score. Okay, so to get a C in the class, I need 117.5 out of 100. I think that's doable. Maybe not. I'm pretty good at the test, but not that good. Even if I get that grade, I'll still be at a C. Maybe if I do one of those extra credit essays. Ain't no way I'm gonna do that. Well, I guess I'll just take the C. Time to procrastinate lit annotations.